What's up, YouTube? The US Family here, and I got another deck profile for you guys. This time it's a morph deck, short for Morphtronic. Before I do this deck profile, check out my friend the Ninja Awesome 360. I'll put his link right here in the corner. He does deck profiles and pack openings for Yu-Gi-Oh, and his deck is currently Agent Deck Profile. And yeah, and oh yeah, and check out my channel for Yu-Gi-Oh and Naruto videos and stuff like that. So yeah, this deck is 60 cards. So yeah, including the extra deck, no side deck. So yeah. Okay, so we got 5 cards for the extra deck. We got 1 number 39 Utopia and 1 Acid Golem of Destruction. Utopia requires 2 level 4 monsters to summon, and its effect basically, if you detach 1 Xyz material, you can negate an attack, and if you don't have any, you can just destroy this card. So, pretty good. 2500 attack, 2000 defense. Now, Acid Golem. For this guy, he's really good. He requires 2 level 3 monsters, and he has 3000 attack and defense, so it's really good. For the synchros, we got 1 Junk Warrior, 1 Colossal, and 1 Gaia. Basically, Junk Warrior requires Junk Synchron and a tuner, and non-tune, any 1 or more non-tuner. Gaia requires 1 tuner and non-tuner, and Colossals requires 1 tuner and 1 or more non-tuner. So that's the extra deck. Now for the actual deck itself with the actual monsters. That's the rest of the deck, but here are the monsters. Oh yeah, and before I start the actual monsters, let me know what you think down below, and any improvements and what you like about the deck in general. Okay, so we start off with 3 Selphons and 2 Radions. These are kind of your 2 main cards of the deck. Selphon is mostly the most main one, not because he's powerful, because he only has 100 attack and defense, and he's a level 1. If you basically, for his effect, if you roll a 6-sided die, you draw that many cards that the die shows, and if they're Morphtronic, you can special summon them, and if they're not, then and if any aren't, then you shuffle them back into your deck. Radion will basically power your deck up. If this card is in defense mode, then you got to power up all Morphtronics by 1000 defense, and if it's in attack mode, then you can power up all Morphtronics in attack mode by 100 attack. So it's really awesome power up for your deck. Then we go with 2 Magnons and 2 Datatrons. Magnon is basically, if you put it in defense mode, you can your opponent cannot select any other card as an attack target, so it's really good. 800 attack and defense. And Datatron, each time it's in defense mode, you can inflict 300 damage to your opponent, and if it's an attack, you contribute 1 monster and send it to the graveyard, and inflict 600 attack to your opponent. And this card has 200 attack, and 600 defense. And then for the rest of the Morphtronics, we got one camera in, one board in, and one clock in or cloak in. Borden has 1800 attack, so that's why I use him. Same with cloak, and he has 1100. And yeah, these are just like extra, like kind of throw-ins, but they're useful at times. Okay, now for the tuners. There's only like one tuner that I put in this, but like I put 3 of them. So yeah, junk synchron. Pretty self-explanatory because of the synchros I have. So yeah. Now some cards that will help out your deck, your morphs. Pursuit Chaser, Gadget Driver, Gadget Hauler, and YuGiOh. Pursuit Chaser just like isn't really helpful in the Morphtronics only, but in general. It says when a defense monster is damaged by battle, you can send it to the graveyard and inflict 500 damage. Gadget Driver, 2 of these. This is amazing. It's like kind of a must-have. And then YuGiOh I haven't used yet. I'm testing this guy out, and same with Gadget Hauler. But by the effects, they are pretty good. So yeah. There aren't a lot of Morphtronics that are really powerful in attack, at least, but some are pretty good in defense, but that's why I put 2 Cyber Dragons. This card will power your deck up like crazy. 2100 attack and 1600 defense. And then a Sangan. Sangan is basically a main staple for every deck. And that's it for the monsters. Okay, now for the spells. If this video gets too long, then I'll have to put it in 2 parts. So far, 7 minutes into it, so that's kind of long. Okay, so for the ones that will help out your morphs, I could put 2 accelerators, engine, rusty engine, morph cord. So yeah, also put junk box and factory of 100 machines. Accelerator, you draw one, you return 1 morph card from your hand to the deck, destroy 1 card on the field, and draw 1 card. So it's really good. These guys, you clip them to your morphs, you're ready to go. It's powerful. Same thing with the cord. Each time it's equipped to this, you can destroy 1 spell or trap card, I believe. Junk box is used to summon Selfon from the graveyard, but it can be any other morph that's lower than 4 stars for its level, and then factory of 100 machines. The rest, this one, Synchro Blast Wave, will just help out. Activate only when you control a face-up Synchro monster, destroy 1 card your opponent controls. The rest are like staples and, yeah, helpful to deck. We got MST, Ukazi, Poison of the Old Man, Fisher, Monreb, Darkhole, Swords of Revealing Light, and Lightning Vortex. Everybody should know what this guy does. MST. Ukazi is used for inflicting 800 damage to your opponent. Poison of the Old Man, inflict 800 damage or gain 1200 life points. Fisher, Monster Reborn, Bring Back from the Graveyard, Swords of Revealing Light to stall, Dark Hole, destroy all cards on the field, and Lightning Vortex for destroying a card. So that's it for the spells. Now for the traps of this. One morph transition, helpful. It says activate when a face-up Morphtronic monster you control is selected as an attack target, negate the attack, and change the battle position. So basically you just negate an attack if your monster is about to get destroyed and just change the position. Xyz effect, summon an Xyz monster, destroy one card your opponent controls. Simple as that. We got a doppelganger, confusion shaft, and mini. Yeah, and Fruits of Kozaki's. Doppelganger is pretty good. It says when you take the damage of an effect target, you basically can get back the same amount of damage to your opponent. Helpful at times. Confusion shaft, it's basically kind of a negate attack for second declared attacks during one turn. And mini for to reduce the size of a monster. That's pretty damn powerful. Fruits of Kozaki studies is for a better hand. And Dust Tornado. Oh yeah. Okay, we got 2 Dust Tornadoes. Call of the Haunted, Regeki Break, Scrap Iron Scarecrow, Trap Hole, and Mirror Force. And Dust Tornado is like MST except it's trap. You get target one spell or trap card your opponent controls, destroy that, and then you can sell one spell or trap card from your hand. So it's basically almost a MST. Then we got Trap Hole. Oh shit. We got a Trap Hole. It says when your opponent normal summons or flip summons one monster with 1,000 or more attack, target that monster, destroy that target. Call of the Haunted. It should be in every deck too. It says target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Target one monster in your graveyard, special summon that target in face-up attack position. When this card leaves the field, destroy that card. When that target is destroyed, destroy this card. We got Regeki Break. Discard one card from your hand and discard one card to target one card on the field to destroy it. Scrap Iron Scarecrow, you negate an attack and then you put this back face down. And Mirror Force, negate. So thanks for watching, and I'll just do a pretty quick recap. Let me know what you think of this deck. Like, just be honest. We're missing a card. Oh, LOL. We're missing, Cameron. Unless... Oh, there it is. Sorry about that. Yeah. But yeah, if you're wondering how you make a deck in general, well, never mind. I'll make a separate video on that. But like, if you're wondering how I made this deck, this is pretty much kind of a budget deck. It costs like $30 to make this. A little bit less than that, like 25. I mean, because I made this out of opening Crossroads of Chaos booster box, or you can open just like 10 packs. depending on how many morphs you get to, and what morphs you should really need on this deck. And then I open a few starter decks with the staples and stuff. So, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.